Today's thrilling episode is brought to you in part by Bludger's Teeth Grit for mouth barnacles. I'm Charles Martinet, and now it's time for Bit.Trip presents Runner 2, Future Legend of Rhythm Alien.
Hello and welcome everybody, this is yours Slivak. You're just in time for a quick look into Bit.Trip presents Runner 2, Future Legend of Rhythm Alien. Wow, try saying that 5 times fast. This is a sequel to the Bit.Trip series. The Bit.Trip series being fairly famous for its very simplistic Atari-style graphics. And this is a bit of a, I guess you could say a black sheep, sort of, because this is done in like 3D graphics. And even like the original game did not look even nearly as good as what you're seeing right here on the title screen. But I haven't played any of those, I've only seen videos of those. And this is the only true sequel, I guess you could say, the only number 2 sequel anyway. There's a bit of a story to this series, apparently, so I guess spoilers ahead. We're gonna get an opening cutscene now as soon as we hit the start. You see this every time you start the game for some reason, but you can skip it by hitting escape. So we're gonna hit start. Real quick, before we continue on this, it is best to have a controller for this. I don't have an Xbox controller, so it doesn't. So I kind of I had to use the same program I used for Binding of Isaac, which is Joy to Key, and bound this to what I could get as close to the appropriate buttons as I possibly could. So yeah. Anyway, that aside, let's go ahead and continue. Let's go ahead and see the story, shall we?
When last we left Commander Video, his courageous contingent of charismatic compatriots was in hot pursuit of the fiendish Timbletot as they chased him into a realm above realms called the Hypersphere. It is at this moment, as if from nowhere, that a nefarious reality unfusion beam blindsides these 5 fearless friends. The always imperturbable Commander Video, shielding his elite assemblage of exceptional allies, takes the brunt of the blast and is sucked into an unknown dimension, a land of wondrous imagination found only at the apex of light and matter, a wavelength of the optical spectrum opened by the maniacal Timbletot to trap and enslave our gallant protagonist. Confused and companionless, our hero ponders his current position. The only thing that remains clear to him now is that he has fallen prey to a vulgar scheme full of villainy, which he must vanquish.
Golly, Bullwinkle! How are we gonna get out of this mess? I don't know, Rocky! For those of you too young to get the reference, go watch Rocky and Bullwinkle. That opening cutscene, and all the other cutscenes you'll see in the game, which are only found between each world, fits Rocky and Bullwinkle to a T. And I love that so much! They get like every little bit of it down. Charles Martinet is the voice of the narrator, if you haven't been able to figure out from the opening there. I think it's also the voice of Mario. Yes, the Mario. I think so. I'm only going by one thing I've heard. But either way, he nailed that perfectly, and I don't know if that's what they were going for, but it's so wonderful. Anyway, so let's go ahead and start the game, shall we? Actually, I should go back real quick and use the arrow keys to move around. I'm using the D-pad on my controller. You gotta set it up correctly, obviously. Going to real quick show the controls. Now, when you first start the game, not everything is unlocked. You unlock them later on down the line in certain levels, and you can go back into other levels and use like dance, for example. You can't use dance right away, all this other stuff. At the very beginning, you only have jump. We'll go ahead and start the game, and I'm on level 2. I'm on world 2, as you can see. I'm going to go ahead and start in world 1. And yeah. We're going to just kind of start level by level, and I'll kind of show you what this game is. There's no real movement keys.
Of the situation, Commander Video plummets back through the layers of a once-known reality and into the soft, bulbous bosom of a new one. Unsure of the outcome, but retaining optimism, our hero is guided to his skyward perch, and thus begins his stay in the Welkin Wonderland.
Gee willikers, Bullwinkle! We got ourselves into a problem this time! Insert political humor here! I just really can't think of anything. I know they're very political. So right here we use J to jump, right? I have it set to X on my PS2 controller. Actually, this is a PlayStation 1 controller. Wow. Yeah, for those of you wondering how I'm playing this game on a PlayStation controller while I'm playing it on the PC, is I have a converter kit I bought for like $14. It's like basically a USB plug-in. So yeah, just so you guys know, all I'm doing right here is I'm just pressing the jump button. Right there, you can skip the checkpoint if you want. I do not recommend that later on or starting out. I guess the first level you could. You get a point bonus, but if you don't care about points, then yeah. So yeah, basically this is the entire game, and it's amazing how addictive it is. And this is apparently the same thing as the original Bit.Trip runner, which I think was their first game. I mean, I think you even had you didn't have as many moves; you just had to jump. Now that's it. So yeah, if anyone can correct me on that, whenever you get every item you can in the level, you get a chance to hit the bullseye. If you hit the center, you get a 10,000 point, which is a perfect point. You get a little plus symbol in the world you beat. Yeah, we got perfect right there. Perfect levels, you get the little circle with the exclamation point. If you get a bullseye, you get a little plus mark there. So we'll go ahead and go into the second level here real quick. I believe this level shows off some new stuff, does it? Actually, it might not. So you're probably wondering, what happens if you get hit? Well, I'll show you right there anyway. You get sent back to the start, or you get sent back to the checkpoint if you hit the checkpoint. You kind of have to jump a little higher to get that. So yeah. There's really not much to this game, but it's amazingly addictive. And it's one of those games that you can just kind of pick up and play for a little bit, then stop playing. It's like, this would make a great iPhone game. In fact, it has for several iPhone games that make runner games. So yeah. I think after this I'll try to show a level where they introduce some new concepts, and like every couple levels you get some new concepts that you get interested in. They kind of sprinkle them out through the levels every now and then. Oh yeah, that's right, I remember the playing. Yeah. That's why the screen was shaking a little bit. See, as you may have noticed, this is a bit of a weird game in terms of background and even the concept for it. Like, it's a runner game and it's done very well. Right there, I got it perfect! And I got an achievement, collected 2,000 gold in total. Right there, I got the perfect plus. That means I hit the bullseye. So, yeah. Let's see. I can show you one of the retro cart. Every now and then you'll see a level with a little cart symbol. That means there's a game card in it. If you get that, you get a little retro level. Treasure chests get you items. The keys mean you gotta unlock the key vault to get everything in the world. Which usually the treasure chest is blocked by the key. I'm going to show this level. This level shows off branching paths. Because there are some levels that have branching paths. And they kind of change up gameplay because they give you like an easy and a hard path. And you can usually tell which is which because there's like a red arrow with a skull for the hard path and green for the easy path. Right there we got either duck, which is down, or S on the keyboard, I think, or down arrow. To get under those. You can't jump over them. Yeah, you see your jump isn't that good. You kind of have a weird jump, like you just barely make it over the stuff you're supposed to jump over. Yeah, you can slide for eternity. You can also jump and slide at the same time. You don't learn that until the second world. The other thing you can do, you can also dance, which does nothing but add on to your score and adds a distraction for those who want to beat the level, because you just saw me get hit right there. I wasn't even paying attention. So yeah, you may be wondering why this is a quick look or first look or whatever. I forget what I called the series that started long ago. I think it's called a quick look. Like I said, I don't think I can really let's play this game. I don't feel like it comes with enough to really talk about. Right here we can go down the red path, which is the harder path. This is also just to let you know what most likely where the treasure chest is. If you already unlocked the treasure chest, it stays open, but you can still get it for points. Like I said, I don't really feel like I can give this the proper let's play, because it's one of those games that's very repetitive, because this is the entire game here pretty much. I mean, the most they do is they add new concepts to keep it fresh, but I can imagine this being really, really boring for someone to watch. Especially when you're seeing essentially the same thing over and over, the only difference is a different background. So yeah. Right there, you saw me, I missed a few gold, or a gold piece. So I didn't get the little cannonball at the end. Let's see if I can find, I want to say this all get introduced to the new concept. Kick. Okay, so right there you see we introduced kick. And it shows you what enemies to use it on. Yeah, you don't see any different enemies than these. These are the same enemies. Yeah, I know I'm not showing these levels in order, but again, there's no story aside from what you see at the beginning, at the first level in each chapter. So you're not really, there's nothing really you're missing out on aside from just other levels. Again, this is a game that's an example that it's much more enjoyable to play than it is to watch. And as you also heard, the music in the background is phenomenal. I mean, it's just amazing, and like everything adds to the music a little bit. Like you hear the noise of me going under the enemies, the noise of me collecting the gold bricks, hitting the enemies and all that. It's just adds on to the music. It's all part of the experience. I think it's you can get this game on Steam. You can get this game on Wii U. I think you might be able to get it for Xbox 360 and PS3, or I guess maybe PS4 and Xbox One. Maybe, I don't know. See if I can find a level that could go ahead and do the boss level. Just kind of show you what that is. I think actually what I'll do real quick. I'll do a cart level. I'll show you how the cart things work, and then I guess I'll end it on the boss. That sound like a good idea? Yeah, I think it is. I think it does. Just to let you know, if you're expecting like epic boss battles, I've only been the first boss so far, and it's it's more or less this. You're fighting you're dodging the bullets the entire time, so you're not. Right there you see the cart, you should jump right into it. Normally that would be suicide for us because we'd fall down the pit and we gotta start all over, but we get into this. Which once you unlock, you can hit the K key or have it bound to square, because that's what it is according to the Xbox controller, which I think is actually X on the Xbox controller. Yeah. You don't have to collect every gold block in this. I don't know what I don't even know what they add on to your total in this one. You got like the retro level. And like I said, like the original Bit.Trip games, from what I've seen, look actually even lower res than this. Like even simpler than this. So yeah, they I hope that they do make any other Bit.Trip games that they kind of do them in this style. I've seen some of the others, and I would like to see some of them done like Because each Bit.Trip game isn't a runner game. Only the first one and this one is. All the others are, like, vastly different games. Like, they're really weird. So anyway, here we have the boss of the Welkin Wonderland. And you're gonna use, you're probably thinking, well, you're gonna use everything you've learned so far up to this point to beat him, right? So far we're just ducking and jumping. We're not kicking, we're not using our shield, which you saw right there. We're not, well, we are using that, which you push up or W to jump on the platforms, otherwise they don't activate and you get hit and run over. And by the way, those little spring platforms are probably one of my favorite platforms to see in this game. This is my favorite. Just that little noise is just, oh, I love it. Especially the longer ones. Now, I said I was going to end on this one, but I think I'm going to try to find a level that has the level that introduces them so you can hear the longer one, because it sounds so, oh, they're so satisfactory for some reason. Ah! And right there. There are checkpoints in the boss levels, as you've seen. I remember seeing gameplay footage of this at higher difficulties. You know, you can change the difficulty, and it didn't seem like it changed much. So I'm not sure if the higher difficulty actually does anything in regular levels, but it doesn't seem to do anything for boss levels. So right there, and we finished them off. That was our first boss fight. Yeah, not exactly a crazy thing, but at the end of this boss fight, I'm guessing at the end of every boss fight you get the cannon, so even if you're not that good at the game and you can't collect everything, you at least get the cannon. So that's at least one plus, right? Right here we can get K to access the leaderboard. I am forever in third place, even if I get a perfect score. I don't know what the point of it is anymore. Go back into Welcome Wonderland. I'm not gonna spoil anything after this point. We'll see. We'll see here, and if it isn't, this should give me a good chance to show off. No. Doesn't look it. So go ahead and hit escape, you can exit the level, there you go, simple as that. It does everything a starter menu does. Go figure, on the keyboard you hit escape. Guess what button there you go, the spring. Guess what button I found that to? Yeah, if you hadn't figured out the start button, then yeah. Right there we got the key, we can just collect the key. I think I've shown that off. Yeah, you gotta get the key to unlock the locks. I'm gonna skip that so I can get the point. So yeah, you have to push the appropriate key for that. I love that noise that those things make. That little guy that follows us whenever we skip the challenge is named Uncle Dill, I think. There you have to rapidly tap space. I don't know why I like that noise so much. It's that completion for the jump. Like I said, like everything you do makes a noise. Like when you jump over an enemy, makes a noise. When you jump, when you jump on the springs, it makes a noise. When you collect those, it makes a noise. And it just adds on to the music in such a neat little way. It's hard not to like this game, I'm telling you. Got a bullseye, even though it wasn't dead center. I got another achievement, huh? So yeah. Got about as high a score as I can get. No, I guess I could have danced to get some more score, but yeah. Again, forever third place. Say what you will about Luigi, but at least he has second place. Oh, that has nothing to do with this game at all. So yeah, that's Bit.Trip Runner 2. Really interesting, really fun game. If you're into rhythm games, it's I think it's about $20. That's oh, there you go. Okay. There's DLC for the game. Well, let's check that out real quick. Oh, you can buy the soundtrack. Runner 2 Good Friends character pack. Stands for downright lovable characters, featuring likes of Joseph from Missionarium, Splunky Guy from Splunky Rat. Oh, that might be worth it just for Raz. Oh. It's only $1 right now. Cool. That'd be worth it for characters, I guess. Let's see what else we have for the game. Yeah, that's like all 80. Let's see if I can find it somehow. Oh, this is gonna be hard. There you go, recently played. Click on that, okay. How much is it right now for Steam sales, and how much is it? Of course, they're gonna make me jump through some hoops to find it, aren't they? Oh, there you go, store page. Ah, really? Okay, you know what? Going this the old-fashioned way. There. Where? Oh, crud! Are you seriously gonna do this to me? Let's see what we can find on the Steam sales. Crap. This is really archaic how they have this set up for internet services. You know what? Our good friends at Google will help us out, I'm certain. They may not like the Let's Playing community right now, or any video game or anything recently. That's taking the YouTube though. Really? Back to the this just keeps taking me back. Oh, there we go. Runner 2, the website. So yeah, go to Runner 2. How much is it right now? Oh, it's for Vita, so hey, it's a game for the Vita. iOS. Say it. All you Vita owners finally get a game out. What's the price? What's the? See the Steam page. Is it? Shut up! I didn't even get a chance to finish it. So let's see what's on. It's probably about the same price on the Wii U. Where's the prices for? There we go. 14, 15. So it's a $15 game. It's on sale right now on Steam probably, so you can get it for even cheaper. It's not a terribly graphically intensive game. I imagine most semi-new computers could run it. Yeah, check it out for yourself. With that said, before I go, because it is the season, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Merry Ramadan. So I just recently found out the Ramadan isn't celebrated on December all the time. Either way, still, Happy Kwanzaa. Any other holidays I'm forgetting? Festivus for the rest of us. New Year's, because I may not end up making another video for the rest of the year. And all around happy holidays, everybody. Until then, I'll see you guys later.